Hi, my name's Carl, and I'm here to show you a little bit about LeanIX. Why is here, you ask? Well, as solution architects, PMs, BAs, we have to do a bunch of analysis, and we have to do analysis between current state and future state. So we have different strategies, different plans. So what I'm about to show you is a little bit about application portfolio modeling inside the tool, showing the current state, then the future state with some milestones and some transitions that you can set up to do what-if analysis. So as an analyst, let's have a look. And then if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. So here's a little preface video, and then we'll check in at the end of the follow the mouse session. Okay, see you on the other side. Hi guys, so we're going to look at reporting with milestones and then some impacts. We're going to look at a couple of reports that I put together, which are landscape reports. Okay, remove this one and this one. We're going to look through the crew management system project. We're going to look at an application, airline publications, and then a couple of those reports. So it looks deceptively simple, but there's a lot going on in these reports, and then I'll show you how it all came together. So first off, we build a project, right? Crew management system replacement was one of the projects that was in the inventory. Okay, we set the life cycles. We also set, which is the interesting part when it comes to business transformation, and you want to work on scenarios of things, the milestone. All right, so we called it end of delivery with a target date. And then impact to this application and that application and this application is removed from the capability at the milestone, and the airline publications has a technical fit change. So we just want to show those on a landscape report. So if we then, in theory, go into these applications, you'll see those attributes that we want to change. So I said airline publications, we wanted to change this attribute down here at a milestone called technical fit. Okay, and we also, with the other application, ACARS Max, we want to remove it from when under the project, remove it from the business capability landscape. So what you'll see is, here's the report, right? And we're familiar with these reports, right? They're grouped by different types of things. So this one is a group by projects. You'll see the project that we're in, which is the crew management system replacement project. Okay, and you'll see that the applications are colored by life cycle there. And we also see that we've selected a project. So we've selected this landscape is going to be filtered by that project. So in theory, if you had multiple projects, you could show multiple different types of impacts across your landscape. And you'll also notice in this report there are two parts. We have the one that's on top, the layer for, say, the airline publications application layer on top is the current at the end of the milestone. So one thing I didn't tell you was that here's the timeline. Okay, and you can pick between two dates, right? And you'll notice that this little triangle diamond shape is the end of delivery, which is the milestone that we discussed. And you see that we can select two different dates, right? We can select from today, hold down the shift key and click after the milestone, and you'll see that these things will start to compare. All right, let me just show you what it looks like when there's no comparison. Okay, and then if you pick that one, you hit shift and you pick past the milestone, you get the comparison. All right, so one of the things we wanted to see was this technical fit and our aggregated risk. Just let me hit pause for a second, I've got a cough. Okay, back recording. So you'll see we can also pick left and right properties. So if we go to settings, you may have seen this before, but we can pick the left and right based on it, cluster things by project. The left property is the observation risk assessment, aggregated risk, and then technical fit. Okay, and then you'll also notice that another impact that we talked about was for the ACARS project. Application. And hey presto, based on those two dates, it's removed that from the project. Okay, why is that? Because, I'll get to that in a second, but you'll also notice same sort of configuration of this report, but now we've got it clustered by capability, and you'll notice that we see removed again. Okay, you'll see that is removed. Now, how did all of this work? So in theory, we can do milestones, we can do scenarios, so we can call out different types of milestones and have those be the hard dates where things change. So how do we do it? So we went into the crew management and replacement project, and we called out some transformations. So you see that here's our fact sheet, right? We saw before, now here are our transformations. And you'll notice that we set up a new transformation. We called it delivery complete, right? And we made the completion date the end of life milestone, okay? And we called out a scope, which was these two applications. So you can call out a scope of your milestone toward any one of those. And that then you set up custom impacts. So you'll see that what I did was remove the relation to the operational flight planning. That's when we saw the report that said removed. And then the airline publications, we set the field to a higher technical fit, which also showed up on the applications. So simply put, we can do a lot with just using that timeline, a couple of attributes, and a few custom projected milestone and a few custom impacts. So thank you very much for coming along to that. I hope you enjoyed the follow the mouse session with LeanIX. The current state, future state, and analysis piece and the what if is really useful in doing any sort of communication with key stakeholders. So if you have any questions in this space and you haven't seen some of this stuff done before, please reach out in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out. And in the meantime, if you just like and subscribe to my little channel, you'll see plenty more videos as well. So thanks again for your time.